It's the day after Thanksgiving. The scent of roasted turkey still lingers in the air. Families retreat into quiet, digesting memories and meals. But outside, something stirs. A different kind of hunger awakens. Across the nation, crowds gather in the dark. Lines stretch around buildings. I scan for deals. This is Black Friday. Not just a shopping day. A ritual. A moment when desire becomes movement. And movement becomes frenzy. What drives this collective surge? Is it the thrill of saving? Or the deeper pull of belonging? Of proving worth through possession? Beneath the flashing signs and slashed prices lies a mirror, reflecting our anxieties, our aspirations, and the paradox of abundance. Black Friday is not merely commerce. It's choreography, a dance between scarcity and excess, between identity and consumption. Today, we peel back the layers to uncover the origins, the evolution, and the ethical tensions behind this fevered day of buying. What does Black Friday truly reveal about us?
Before it became a global shopping phenomenon, before the midnight lines and the viral videos of stampedes, Black Friday meant something very different. To understand its true origin, we travel back to Philadelphia in the 1950s. The day after Thanksgiving was already busy, not just with early holiday shoppers, but with thousands of visitors arriving for the annual Army-Navy football game. The city would swell with people, streets clogged with traffic, sidewalks packed with pedestrians. For the police, it was a nightmare. Officers worked long shifts, managing chaos, dealing with shoplifters, accidents, and gridlock. The term Black Friday was coined by Philadelphia police. It wasn't a celebration, it was a warning, a way to describe the sheer disorder that descended on the city each year. Retailers hated the term. It sounded negative, like a crisis. So they tried to rebrand it. In the 1980s, a new narrative emerged. Black Friday was the day when stores went from being in the red to in the black, turning losses into profits. It was a clever twist, a financial metaphor that transformed a day of stress into a symbol of success. The media embraced it, so did the public, and slowly, the original meaning faded. What began as a local term for urban chaos became a national tradition, and eventually, a global ritual. But beneath the glossy ads and doorbuster deals, the roots of Black Friday still whisper. A story of crowds, control, and the power of narrative. A reminder that even the most familiar traditions often begin in the shadows. Today, Black Friday is more than just a date. It's the opening act of the holiday shopping season, a nationwide surge of spending, anticipation, and digital frenzy. Millions of consumers flood stores and websites, chasing deals that promise value, urgency, and satisfaction. But behind the flashing banners and countdown timers lies a complex economic engine. For retailers, Black Friday is not optional. It's essential. In some industries, this single day can account for up to 20% of annual revenue. Retail margins are tight. Black Friday acts as a pressure valve, revealing consumer confidence, inventory strategy, and the pulse of the market. Companies invest millions in advertising, logistics, and predictive algorithms. Every click, every cart, every second of attention is measured, monetized, and optimized. The rise of e-commerce has reshaped the battlefield. Physical lines have become virtual queues. Algorithms now anticipate our desires before we even articulate them. Black Friday is no longer just a day. It's a system, a choreography of supply chains, psychological triggers, and digital infrastructure. And in that system, we glimpse the deeper mechanics of modern consumption, the illusion of choice, the seduction of urgency, and the quiet truth that in chasing the best deal, we may be participating in something far larger than we realize. A ritual of economic momentum, driven not just by need, but by narrative. But what truly drives people to flood stores and websites in such massive numbers? Is it just the thrill of a good deal? Or something deeper? Each year, millions wake before dawn, brave the cold, the crowds, and dive into a race for items they may not have planned to buy. I love the thrill of finding a great deal. It's like a game, yes, but also a quest for reward, for validation, for belonging. Deals don't just promise savings, they promise victory. Every purchase becomes a trophy, a symbol of cleverness, a marker of identity. In that frenzy, shopping transforms into ritual, a ritual woven from competition, emotional impulse, and social pressure. Social media amplifies the spectacle. Photos of shopping bags, receipts, endless lines. Buying becomes visible, shareable, celebrated. Black Friday reveals how consumption intertwines with human emotion, anxiety, belonging, comparison. We don't just buy things, we buy stories. So the social impact of Black Friday goes far beyond numbers. It's a collective choreography, where desire becomes performance, and consumption becomes identity. What are we truly seeking in this game of deals? Perhaps not just objects, but a way to feel like we're winning.
Yet behind the flashing signs and the thrill of the hunt, Black Friday carries a darker truth. A truth we rarely see, hidden beneath the surface of discounts and dopamine. The culture of excessive consumption has consequences. Every year, Black Friday generates mountains of waste. Plastic packaging, fast fashion returns, electronics discarded after a single season. The carbon footprint of this day alone is staggering. Planes, trucks, warehouses, all racing to deliver instant gratification. If everyone consumed like the average American on Black Friday, we'd need multiple planets to sustain it. And we only have one. But it's not just the planet that pays the price. In factories across the globe, workers face grueling hours, low wages, and unsafe conditions, all to meet the surge in demand. In fulfillment centers, temporary staff are pushed to their limits, racing against algorithms and quotas. The promise of fast delivery often comes at the cost of human dignity. Black Friday becomes a mirror, reflecting a system that prioritizes profit over people and speed over sustainability. It's a reminder that every purchase carries a hidden cost, not just in dollars, but in resources, in labor, in future. And perhaps, the biggest discount of all, is paid by the world we share. Black Friday is more than a shopping event. It's a reflection of who we are, a mirror held up to our desires, our habits, and the stories we tell ourselves about value. It asks a quiet but urgent question. What role do we play in this cycle of consumption? Are we passive participants, swept up in the momentum of deals and dopamine? Or can we become conscious actors, shaping a different kind of narrative? The thrill of buying is real. It connects us, excites us, gives us a sense of control. But it also challenges us. It challenges us to think about the impact of our choices on the planet, on workers, on future generations. Can we find balance between joy and responsibility, between celebration and sustainability? Black Friday reminds us, consumption is never neutral. Every purchase is a decision. And within that decision lies the power to build a more just, more mindful, more human future.